The Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Alliance Brigade seems to be so happy, especially after the High Court ruled in their favor that they are the majority in a parliament, begging the question, what strategy or scrutiny did the Speaker of the National Assembly, Moses Masika Wetangula, use to determine who are the majority in parliament? Because as it turns out to be, we have a minority Kenya Kwanza government. That is according to the High Court ruling. Now, this has sparked a lot of reactions from politicians, and I'll wish you to follow me through this video to the end to reach a logical conclusion. Then you give me your thought with this kind of analysis that I want to give and what your thought is. Now, Jimmy Wanjigi, as you know him, is now pushing for the impeachment of Ruto William Samoei, because he says we have until March, and if we don't do so up until March, which is just a month to March, actually it is less than that, he says that we have now been accorded a good opportunity to make sure that we can impeach William Samoei Ruto. Let us listen to him so that I bring in my point.
Let me even tell you, hata those MPs of Mount Kenya ambao wamebaki na yeye, unajua they cannot go home. They are finished in Mount Kenya. They will join you to impeach this man to get new life for their siasa. Mmeshika hivyo? Mmeshika hivyo? If they do not impeach him by March, hawa wamelala. Wamelala.
Well, who will be that member of parliament who will have enough courage to go stage an impeachment motion in a parliament, and will it succeed? Those are the questions that we need to really ask ourselves. Like, we know the parliament is already bought and they are under the pockets of one William Samoei Ruto. In terms of passing the bills, if Azimio la Umoja has the majority as the High Court ruled, then why have we seen certain bills passing that are so detrimental to the growth of our economy or to the growth of the common citizen, and they are passing while these majority Azimio MPs are also in parliament? That is the same question that I'm asking myself, because these notions also seem to be backed up by the county governor of Siaya, that is James Agribob Orengo, who now says that it is time that we should not even think about elections. Because if we think about elections, it is the mistake that we are doing. He seems to be backing Jimmy Wanjigi by telling us we have to remove Ruto out of office by hook and crook.
Don't lose this thing that the High Court of Kenya has said that Azimio is the majority party. Don't leave it, because instead of sitting on the table with whoever is in power, the court is giving you what belongs to you. Why are we giving up? Why is Kenya giving up when history and everything is behind you? We don't want career politicians. We have people with convictions. This is what will bring change to Kenya. Don't go to somebody's house and you're given a good meal, and then you forget that the next bill will not be the same.
Now, in Ukambani, Eugene Wamalwa also backed up this by saying for a long time the mistake that has always been there is passing of bad policies because of tyranny of numbers. The same question I ask here. When those bad policies were being passed, these Azimio MPs, who the High Court has now ruled as the majority in parliament, then how could these bad policies be passed under their watch? Because yes, I agree with Eugene Wamalwa, because he says bad policies have met the light of the day because of tyranny of numbers. Who has these numbers? Kenya Kwanza or Azimio la Umoja? then we should see this in play when it comes to passing of bills and policies that are actually retrogressive in our nation. Listen to him.
By one of the most biased speakers, anatoka huko kwetu anaitwa Weta. Na sababu ya hiyo artificial majority that was created through that bad ruling, ndio mnaona zile sera mbaya zote, sheria mbaya zote zimepitishwa because of the tyranny of numbers.
I mean, there is nothing that can be further from the truth. We know, yes, for sure, it might be true, as the court ruled, that the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Alliance is the majority in parliament. But again, we know most of them have also been captured by the state. They are into the pockets of the state and they dance to the tune of the state of one William Samoei Ruto. Will they have enough guts to come and go against the agreement or dealings they have had so that they will be accepting to pass such bills? If true that the Azimio MPs are majority, I dare them to stage that impeachment motion and let us see if it meets the light of the day. Because I see like politicians are using us as balls, as scapegoats to achieve a bargaining power or packet within their doorsteps. That is just my take. And as I conclude, you see, the Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka has also told Ruto, hey, we are not begging to have you complete some projects in Ukambani. This is our rights according to the constitution, the right to have development. He says that, hey, Ruto, the begging time for Kenya is over. You should respect devolution.
The rights under the constitution are clear. The right to development. Every part of this country has the right to development. And therefore, we shall never beg Ruto to complete Kibwezi, Kitui, sasa hii barabara ikite kwa siku. Tafadhali, the begging time for Kenya is over. You get your right. Mwambie tu Ruto, what we want from him is to respect devolution.
After listening to all this, what is your take? What is your thought? Give us your comment in the comment section below. If you're watching from our YouTube channel, kindly subscribe and press notification button so anytime that we are live or we upload content of this nature, you'll be the very first person to be notified. Ahmed Khalif is my name for the Unscripted Talks here in Durb Radio. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Kwa timba kali za Afrika, Durb Radio ndio mpango mzima.